Didn't even get to cross.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab a song real quick. I actually happen to have one open right here. The actual song is called Arrow 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 Chord featuring D Dark Shooting Stars. That's the song we're gonna use, but I have a shorter version that I cut down already. Throw that in there. And we're gonna go grab my shockwaves, which I have right here. There we go. Shockwaves. For this instance, I happen to know that we need 6 shockwaves to be able to actually create what we're doing. So I'm going to grab this one, this one, this one, this one. So that's one. We're at 4 now. Grab a random big one. It's 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's 6 shockwaves. I'm going to create a new folder. We're going to call this shockwaves. There we go. Select these 3, all these 6 here. That's 6, right? Yeah. That's the song we're using. So what I like to do, because I've already cut down this and I've already sort of preemptive thought of what if I sort of wanted to, what we're going to do is going to take this, drop that right there, and we have our song. Let's have a listen to it and see what it sounds like so you can understand. I'm going to go quiet here.
Didn't even get to cross.
Yeah, so that's the song we're going to be using. It's pretty nice, I like it. It's a nice song. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a solid. We're going to choose a color. I happen to like this blue sort of right there. I'm going to call this BG 720p, by the way. Composition settings, making sure it's at 720p, 30 frames per second. Again, you can increase the frames per second. It's not really necessary, but you know, I like to, keep the frames down, especially when it's just a tutorial. We're not really going all out and making an insane intro that's high level professional. I don't consider myself a professional, by the way. But we are creating something, and something decent, I think. I guess that's up to you guys. We're creating a layer, we're going to create a solid, and we're going to change the color. Again, this is where I'm going to talk about color here. Color or shade. You don't ever want to go full black. Don't go full black. You go full black, and let's just say it's just not that great looking. It just looks like a void at that point. You don't want to go full black. I never go full black. Whenever I go to the extreme blacks for any video or imagery, I always just go to the RGB, which is red, green, blue, and I always put 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10 with this little bastard here at 4%. Increase that, easier to just put that to 4%. It's understandable, but 10, 10, 10 or DA, DA, DA. Duh, 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 bomb. And that's cheesy. We're going to call this vignette. Vignette. I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but we're going to pretend that's how you spell it. I am not actually sure if that's how you spell a vignette. We're going to pretend that is. I'm going to right click. Nope. going to go to this tool, grab the ellipse tool, try and put a cursor right in the middle, click and drag and hit Control and hold it. That will just center it for us. Create that. It's not perfectly centered, but we're going to pretend that's good enough. Now I'm going to take the mask, take feathering, and increase it until we get something that looks like that. Now right now it's inverted. That's not what we want. We're going to subtract. Looks good. Mask opacity, turn that down just a tad bit, not too much. Just so that, again, you don't have these insane dark points right in the corners that really draws the eye from what you're trying to do. Because if you have a really dark edge, let me show you here. Right, if you have a really dark edge like that, your eyes can tend to be drawn to that. Because your eyes somewhat, if I got rid of the mask here, can somewhat think of that as sort of an arrow. If you think about it, it sort of looks like a arrowhead. Right? So the tip right there is pointing up this way. And so your eyes sometimes, depending on the situation, since it's a very monotone color in the middle, and it just fades into these dark corners, your eyes tend to draw to the corners. You don't want that, so you want to minimize that as much as possible. Boom. Oops. I'm going to minimize that as much as possible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, select both of these, BG and Vignette. BG standing for background. I'm going to pre-compose it. I'm going to put it BG. I'm going to move all attributes into the new composition. When I hit OK, it's going to create a new composition, and if I ever want to change it, I can go to this and I can right click. Say I want to change a color, for example. Ooh, I just want color overlay or gradient, but you get the idea. You can do that if you want. You can change the color here, color, this, let's say, I don't know, orange, baller, or dirty green, yeah, whatever. You do whatever you want with that. I'm going to stick with the blue that I chose. But it's nice to know that you're able to change that if you really need to, and maybe create some cool effects if you wanted to do that as well. But that's where we're going to sit with it. We're going to sit with that. Drop that below there, because I do need to actually deal with that more than I actually need the background to be dealt with. So anyways, let's deal with this now. We drop this down, audio, and go to waveform. I happen to know that right there is the first drop. It's a pretty heavy one too, and my mic is, our headset is really loud. Okay, so I happen to know the first drop is right there. So if I go to shock waves and let's see, whatever, take that one. Drop it right there. Right click. Go to blending mode. Screen. Perfect. Zoom out, and we're just going to adjust the size of it. Maybe not. Well, sort of. I'm going to adjust it like this. So that has a nice, interesting ramp outwards. Now you just got to find and locate the next drop, which I believe, if I hit caps locks, if you hit caps locks, it won't render the screen. So that is the next drop right there. So just caps locks off, and I use this shockwave there. Booyah. You drop that in. This one here a little bit. It creates. You know, that's pretty good actually. And right click on it. Blending mode. Screen. Now we need to find the next drop. Again, hit caps lock so I don't have to render all. Looks like the next drop is right about here. Yep. Okay, so let's grab. So right now we're just using 2 and 8. So 2, 8. Let's use 6 for this instance. Right there. Again, right click, blending mode, screen. Now, zoom out here, bring this in actually. Looks pretty good right there, I think. And if we take this up like this, okay. We should now have to locate the next drop, which I think is actually just right there. So caps lock. Guess not. Oh, okay, it looks like the next drop is this one. No. This one. Yes. Okay, let me zoom in. Makes it a little bit easier. So that's the next drop. Use 4 here. And caps lock's off so I can actually see what I'm doing. Right click, blending mode, screen. And fast forward a little bit so I can see where it is. Looks fine. Caps locks. I think this is the next drop. I'm so bad at that sometimes. That's the next drop right there. Caps locks, we're going to say 11. Right click, blending mode, screen. Fast forward a little bit, see where it is. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. That's perfect. Sorry if you can hear my dog. Nightmare. He's having a nightmare. Alright. What the fuck was that? Hold on guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had to go do something real quick. 23, let's see, we use 1, 4, 6, 8, 2. 1 would be 11. 4, 6, 8, and 2, so 23 we haven't used yet for sure. Let's double check and make sure that I don't put one that I've already used. Blending mode, screen. Perfect. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. The first thing we're going to do is come back right around here. And we're going to add an effect. Now, take that down actually. The effects I'm using are from Video Copilot, but I won't be using any of their paid ones such as Element, optical flares or Twitch. Wait, is Twitch free? No, Twitch is paid for. But I will be using a VC Color Vibrance, which is free on their website, and I will be putting links down in the description, so make sure you check that little box right below the video. Let's make it this color. And let's increase the vibrance. Let's increase the brightness. There's decrease the gamma just a tad bit, just to give it a little bit more sharper look. Now the next one, which is this one. Oh, I hate these ones. For what I'm doing right now, I hate these ones. See, dark blue, bright pink. There we go, perfect, bright pink. I'm gonna leave it as. I'm not gonna mess with that. Not now. So now it blows away. Grab another color vibrance. Drop it right on there. And this time we're gonna actually do green.
Yeah, 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 shoot, shoot, yeah, 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 shoot, shoot, yeah, 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 shooting, shooting, yeah, 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 shooting shots. Shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars, shooting stars.
Didn't even get to